Good news for all Jamb students. If you are a Jamb student and you have checked your Jamb result and you are not satisfied with the score, sit back and watch this video to the end, because the head of media for Jamb, Dr. Fabian Benjamin, was interviewed. So he has so much to say in this video. So just sit back and let's watch the video.
Now to education, the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board has begun a review of this year's UTME process following complaints from candidates nationwide. Now, since the release of the 2025 UTME results last Friday, Jamb says it has received an unusual number of complaints about discrepancies in scores. Now, in response, the board has launched an early review of all three phases, that's registration, examination, and result release. Spokesperson of Jamb, Fabian Benjamin, who was on TVC program Your View, says the results reflect actual performance, but any confirmed glitches will be addressed. More than 8,000 candidates have reported issues, including technical problems during the exam. Some have rejected their scores entirely, sparking widespread concern about the process. Jamb says it is working with tech experts, academic leaders, and educational researchers to identify and fix any issue.
Looking at the complaint from these states, majorly some few states in the southeast and perhaps Lagos, and these officials, these experts that we brought, we're opening our system to them to go in, to look at every responses that these candidates have given. And where there are sufficient reason for us to act, we will do the needful. We've done that in the past. The issue of subjecting our script for public scrutiny, we've done that severally. In 2012, if my memory does not fail me, we called candidates who came and marked their script themselves. We gave them the marking scheme. They marked their script themselves, scored themselves, and they arrive at the same judgment and all those things. But that does not mean that what we're having this year, because we've never had this avalanche of complaints from candidates. And that explains why the registrar, Professor Shagoloide, is leading the team and is not taking it lightly, and is going to look at it critically, and the needful will be done where necessary.
You have watched the video. There were some abnormalities recorded in the just concluded Jamb examination, and we had some coming from technical glitches, some coming from the fact that a student checking his or her results and then getting different scores, and then there were even some that had issues in the hall, a situation whereby you are attempting their questions and all of a sudden the computer just goes off, and that can actually traumatize a student. Then we still had other problems coming in, different issues. Even there was a particular student that complained bitterly to me about a particular subject that was incomplete. I think that was English. That instead of having 60 questions, there were now only 50 questions. While some even said that there were 45 questions that they saw in theirs. So those abnormalities, how is Jamb tackling it? How is Jamb taking these issues? Because this thing is not really funny anymore. A situation whereby a student must have, spent quality time preparing for an examination, and just on the day of the examination having issues or challenges is not really good. My advice to every student right now is, you are not satisfied with your Jamb score, all you need to do is to visit the Jamb support system and create a ticket. That ticket is containing your complaint, everything that you went through during the process of writing your Jamb examination. Let Jamb be aware of everything. Then you tender it and then you submit your ticket. Now, for you to create a ticket, you have to visit the correct Jamb site for it. There is a unique Jamb site that is meant for that. So when you visit it, you type all your complaints, and then it requires you to put the email, your correct email that you used in Jamb registration. You have to put it there, and then you have to put your Jamb registration number also. That also is required. All right. Then when you now tender everything to them, then Jamb will not take it up from there. Because the thing is this: if you don't tender your complaints to Jamb and you are only online complaining, now Jamb might see your complaint online and might not know how to get in touch with you. So that's why you see, if you watch that video carefully of when Dr. Fabian Benjamin was giving a remark or a speech on it, he said that they are going to sort out those students that submitted their complaints via the Jamb support system. So it is only those that submitted that they will attend to. So what is advisable right now is you go to the site and then tender your complaints, submit it to Jamb, and Jamb will scrutinize everything and give you feedback. The feedback might come in the form of you writing the exam, or it might come in the form of the issue being attended to or corrected. So if you want to get the Jamb website for you to be able to tender your complaints, you can send a message to me on WhatsApp and then I'll forward the link to you. Then you'll be able to tender your complaint to the correct Jamb site for it. You are yet to be a subscriber of this channel, do well to subscribe to this channel and follow up every info I'm dropping here on this channel, because this channel will keep you abreast about all the latest happenings taking place in the world of education at large, including the Jamb exam. Alright, so do well to share this video to your friends so as for them to be aware of this latest development. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.
Tomorrow being 15th of May 2025, our results are going to be reviewed again. So also for the underage, your issue are going to be talked about. So I believe, and maybe they are going to release your own results as well, because your efforts mustn't be put to waste. Even if you are not given admission, they should just release you guys' results, because seeing it, I really don't see if it is encouraging. So by tomorrow, it's going to be spoken about. They are also going to talk about it. So that's all I have for now to inform you about. They are definitely going to talk about it tomorrow. Just pray they release it after they agree to release the result after the discussion and after the review. And also, I'm still getting DMs about the persons who received emails. I haven't received any email. And like I said, it is not everything on social media you believe. You understand? As long as Jamb didn't post anything about that, I don't know where they are getting email from. I don't know where they are getting the news from. There is nothing like rescheduling of examination. I don't know where they got it from, and I don't know if it is true or false. But what I know is that the results will be reviewed tomorrow. Just in case you see this video, I just want to beg you, please. It is not everything you believe on social media. It is not everything you see on social media you take seriously. Please be very careful. Be very, very careful.
Jamb bites my right Jamb. So there was an interview on TVC News talking about the low score people got in Jamb and also the glitch, and they are talking about rewriting the Jamb again. So now this is up to Jamb bites. Don't fall our hands. So another opportunity will be given to you guys again, and this time around, read. This time around, focus. This time around, use this opportunity wisely. If not, nobody is going to look at the people's side again. So please don't fall our hands. Let me know your take on this in the comment section.
I have a good news for you. If you go to Jamb 2025 and you think your score is low and it needs to be reviewed, this is what you should do. There are two options. Option one is to use this link. It's going to direct you to your mail where you input necessary details like your name, registration number, your subject, etc. Just make sure you are cross-checking before you submit it to be sure it's correct. Option two is to directly go to their website at Jamb support portal. Click on create support ticket under general complaint. Make sure you fill the necessary details and click send when you are done. They will notify you through your mail once they receive your complaint. I hope this helps, and I also hope your score goes from 159 to 300. Make sure you share this with anybody who needs this information. You're always welcome. Bye.
All right, this is a kind of special announcement for those who sat for the 2025 UTME. There seems to be light at the end of the tunnel because Jamb is set to review the results of the UTME following massive complaints from students and parents alike. So if you sat for the exams, keep hope alive. Continue to pray, believing that the investigation into the allegations and complaints of parents and students could lead to a turnaround. I'm posting something right now. Check it out. It might be of help to you. Keep complaining, keep talking. Who knows? This might be exactly what we need to turn things around in this country.
Tomorrow, the 15th of May 2025, Jamb results are going to be reviewed. According to them, they are going to review all the scores of every candidate that wrote the exam. And also for the underage, your matter is going to be talked about, definitely. But what I want to tell you people is, somebody is on Twitter. His name is Alex Onya. I'll pin it up here. Alex Onya. He said, if you are so sure of what you wrote, but you got a lower score, that is, you got below 200, but you are supposed to get above 200, you are so sure of what you wrote, go to his page on Twitter, Alex Onya. I will pin it up here. You will see a form there. Kindly fill out the form, because the guy is really trying for Jamb candidate. If you go to his page, you will see he has been writing so many things, taking so many steps to ensure that these results are reviewed. But he said, if you are so sure of what you wrote, but you got a lower score, go to Twitter. You will see a form to fill on his page, Alex Onya. Fill the form, and good luck to all Jamb candidates.
Hello everyone, I'm here concerning my daughter. I'm really shocked when I saw her results. I don't even know what to do, because I don't see any reason why Jamb will do this to over 1.5 million students. I don't know why they will do that. My daughter that scored like over 200 last year end up scoring 163 this year. And it's not as if they get enough grade. She read. In fact, when the girl wake up, I'm waking up with her. I will stay with her. She will read. She scored like over 20 past questions. She will not eat while studying. She will not eat. She will go through internet to go and at least know the updates and everything. She doesn't even have time for herself. She's always reading. Morning till night, she will always read. And this girl, supposed to be in EXU now, she got admission last year. We pay for acceptance fees and other things. Remaining for us to pay the school fees, we pay for house rent, which is 260,000 at Ekiti State University. But at the long run, at the last minute, the agent fucked us up. 2 days to go. The agent gave the house to another person. We are now calling the agent, but the agent refused to pick our call. That was when our father now said we should not go again, that the girl should stay, that my daughter should stay. He was so angry because initially he doesn't want her to go to Ekiti because he said the place is far. But I was pleading with him, but he didn't accept my pleading. At the end of the day, the girl was hospitalized. But later, at the last minute, we took another Jamb form. The girl collected another Jamb form. Now see what she scored, 163. Where do we want to enter with that one? Please, I beg, Nigeria, please help us. What is happening? Jamb should review this. They should review this. I don't know why a student will do exam and immediately see his or her results. And I don't even know why they will be telling we parents to be buying Jamb form for our children every year. I don't know why they cannot do it 2 years. Because of the situation of the country, I don't know why they cannot do that. Please, they should please help us. This is too much. This happened to my daughter 10 to 11 years ago. That there was a peaceful protest, and later they gave them bonus. It's about Jamb too. Exactly what happened. Again, it's happening again this year. Please, Jamb officials, please help us. This is too much. We are begging you. Please, pity we parents. Pity we masses. Please help us. Actually, the girl will now stay another year again. She has finished this 2 years ago. Please help us. This is too much. Please help us. My daughter cannot take this result. We can't take this result because she's not a dullard. We are brilliant in our family. Please, please, I beg you, please help us.
To those of you that have issues with your Jamb results, okay, I will say congratulations to you all, because Jamb have actually said there will be reschedulements for those that are affected, those who wrote Jamb last year that had 300 plus, and this year it's a different case. Okay, Jamb has already said that they will actually attend to you guys. So I want you all to calm down and put in your mind that you write your exams again. Those who are affected, because by the time you complain and all like that, they will check if truly you are affected. So don't just say because I had one and something like I complain. No, it's a different case. Okay, so I'll put the link on the video below for you to tap on it and complain so that everything will be okay. All right, so share this video to those of your friends that are in need or who Jamb had this issue, so they can do the needful on time. Share this video and like. Goodbye.
Of course, Jamb has engaged, according to them, top IT experts and educational assessment professionals to investigate alleged technical glitches that marred the 2025 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination. Many of the candidates blamed alleged technical glitches for the mass failure recorded in this year's UTME. In the results released by Jamb, 1.5 million out of the 1.9 million candidates who sat the exam scored below 200 out of the total 400 marks. Public Education Advocate and Chief Executive Officer of Educare, Alex Onya, announced on Sunday that thousands of students were ready to commence legal proceedings against Jamb. According to him, currently they have 8,391 students who have sent in their complaints regarding the glitches in the Jamb 2025 exam. He posted this on his X handle. There is ample evidence to prove that Jamb system was inefficient, thereby causing serious harm to these students' mental health. And many of these students are threatening to go to court. I told you yesterday that I've had the reactions running into hundreds of thousands from students who sat for the Jamb, alleging all kinds of things that you find difficult to understand or difficult to comprehend. One even said that she knows somebody who sat for the exam, who did not sit for the exam, yet scored over 300 marks. The person did not sit for the exams and yet was given over 300 marks. I've had a lot of them who sent messages to me that they can swear with their life that what they got was not their score. Some of them said they've worked so hard to get what they have been given to them. They felt they were being dashed marks. Then those who talked about the glitches, how their computers were shutting down, even when it comes up, it shuts down again. Those who thumbprints were not taken, and Jamb promised to get back to them and never got back to them. And those who said their question papers were not complete. Some, different stories. Some of them said they were ready. If Jamb is ready, they are ready to pay for Jamb to remark their scores, to remark their papers. And now we are hearing they want to engage IT experts to look into the glitches. Well, we hope that Jamb will do that and come out with something concrete, something reasonable, so that these students, many of them are heartbroken. Some of them are even telling you that they can't face their parents. Some are even threatening that the way they are going, their mental health is badly damaged. Some of them are even saying that contemplating suicide in the light of all of this. And yet, Jamb will sit somewhere and then collect money. So one of them tabulated how much he or she spent, how much she spent on transport, how much she spent on extramural classes, how much she spent on past question papers, and then how much she spent on Jamb. She said, at the end of this, I am being given what they like. Many contested that there must have been glitches with the software of Jamb, even though they said Jamb will not admit. But if the initiative or the attempt to engage top-level consultants or IT persons is the way to go to ascertain whether there is veracity on what these students are alleging. That would be nice. But again, after that, what happens? 2023, we are told glitches with the why NEC could not upload result and all of that. At the end of the day, what happened? Nothing. So, at the end of the day, if Jamb consults their consultants and whatever, would they tell us exactly that the consultants said there were glitches? Will they admit to some of these allegations by the students? And will they also admit some of these things are really, really heartbreaking? Maybe your child is not here, is not bothered. You think, well, which one concern me? As they say in local parlance, it will look Komimbe. Yes, it will look Yambe today. No worry, tomorrow it will Koyimbe. All right? So these are some of the issues. So right now, I think it's high time Jamb review its policy. Policy of traveling to Jericho to sit for Jamb, away from your comfort zone. The policy of this CBT, it has not helped, it has not worked. 15 years down the line, you've not been able to perfect it. You're only punishing parents and students. And then, of course, smiling to the bank. So it's time to review these two things. Where the students sit for the exams, and of course, this CBT, it has not helped. So let's see what their consultant will come up with, whether something good will come out of it. But again, can anything good come out of Jerusalem, out of Nazareth? We keep fingers crossed.
Watch this video. I wrote Jamb in 2014 and Jamb released 2 of my results and my literature results did not come out. Now, in 2014, fresh out of secondary school, I had written WAEC, I had written NECO, 2-factor authentication. You understand me? You know as it be. Now, on the day of my Jamb exam, I had my bath that morning. My mom prayed for me. I prayed. I took my exam slip or my Jamb slip. I went to my center. Got to my center. They did all their razzmatazz. We finally got to the hall to start the exam. We started the exam. Cheap ass questions, I mean, for someone that just graduated from secondary school and you just finished writing like 2 exams, right? Now, my sister in the Lord and my brother in the Lord, when my Jamb results came out, my shoulder dey up like this. I don't see myself for university already. You understand me? Now, so my results come aside. I see say as an art student, I see say English, normal, general knowledge, normal, literature, nowhere to be found. It can't be like say maybe we print the wrong person. We guys go back cafe, me and my mama, we trek under our sun, go back cafe, go print. Still on still. No literature. My dear, the walk from that cafe to my house was one of the longest walks of my life. I just did think my entire existence because what the fuck? I no go enter uni that year. I go there for ass. Extra year. So, see this Jamb thing. Not be today start. They don't dey fuck up since today. They don't dey fuck up. So if you think maybe you are giving your names to so and so person, at the end of the day they will chop your money. Your child will not see shishi. Just pray. Let your child read. Next year they will write the Jamb and hopefully they get into school. And you know say as you dey write Jamb, you write WAEC, you write NECO, UTME they wait for you for front. So you have so many hurdles to cross into a university that when you come out, you go still dey hustle for joy. You go still come outside, come do content creation. You go sell bedsheet, you go say except your papa na politician or your papa na thief. That's the truth. So my dear, you see all those things they are telling you that, oh, bring your name, submit this, submit that, is not gonna work. Just go and start preparing for your next Jamb next year. I'm so sorry to tell you that. Okay? Peace out.
So Jamb had sent a recent message about the review that is going to be done for those students who actually experienced the glitch during their examination. Well, just be rest assured that if you're a student that have been affected by this glitch during the exam, just be rest assured that Jamb is going to look for a lasting solution that would actually compensate you as a student, because as it is, we don't know the fate of those students who are claiming that Jamb did not release, did not send them their right result, and what they send them is not their original score, and We don't know their fate of rewriting this exam or getting the right result, but I just want to let you all know, my viewers out there, that for any result you have gotten in this year Jamb, we are going to utilize it, okay? Because Jamb has actually set the cutoff mark for 2024 to be around 140 for universities and lesser for both polytechnics and college of education. So be rest assured that this year you are going to get admission, okay? Your educational success.
If your Jamb score is in between 140 to 200, don't ever lose hope that you can't get admission. And I have my reason of saying so. Let me break it down for you. Now, the last year Jamb cutoff mark was actually 140, and that is peculiar to the university, right? Now, the interesting thing is there are some universities that actually peg their cutoff to also be 140 downward. And if you have any score that is within this range, it is not a time to start making yourself feel bad. Rather, it is a time to ask yourself a simple question: what can this Jamb score give me in terms of course and also in terms of institution? I know you might not really have an idea of how you can go about this, and that is why I have made a video record. This is actually a live webinar I had with some students a few weeks back, and I am giving access to this video for free. If you want to get a grasp of how you can use that your Jamb score to secure admission this year, all you need to do is just to go to my bio, tap the link in there, fill the form, and you'll be given access to the video live. And a video like this is what you want to be seeing on your timeline. Just hit the follow button.
Well, my dear, according to what I posted, you can recheck your results after Thursday to check whether if your own has changed or there is any slight change on your results, because some people won't have even changed before the Thursday. So let's just be hopeful.
Good afternoon, everyone. I want to simply talk about this Jamb 2025. I have lots of people that wrote Jamb and lots of my friends that also wrote Jamb. I know that they are very brilliant. So Jamb board of directors, they are trying to tell us that the reward of hard work is failure, because I can't really say that whatever that happened this year is because the student did not study well. No. Like, I know someone who literally taught me everything I know, and results came out and the person is scoring 155. Jamb should do something to review this score. Otherwise, you want to simply tell us that Jamb is by mere luck, because this is exactly the report people are not giving, that now they study hard. Otherwise, if you go to that place, it's just by luck. How can you say that passing exams is by mere luck, if not that something is wrong with the system called Jamb? Jamb should review this 2025 result, because this kind of massive failure is just out of it. This issue of rewriting Jamb every year and see you will not get what you want, and to crown it all, this year is one of the worst in history. They took time to write Jamb up to 7 days, and yet they still came out with this poor result, and they want us to believe that Nigerian students no longer read or study. This is wrong. This is more like killing people's dream. Very soon, a lot of people are already saying school is not scam, because how will you want to argue that school is not scam if not that you have evidence around you? You tell me that students, people that you know that are very intelligent, that they are scoring 147, people are getting discouraged day by day, and that is not the plan. That is not the plan. If it is to cancel the result, fine. If it is to review the marking scheme or whatever they have to do, they should please do. Otherwise, they are killing people's dream, people's future, and everything that has to do with it. Please, Jamb 2025, do something about it. Thank you.
So you wrote Jamb this year and you've been crying, or you know someone who wrote Jamb this year and the person has been worried because the person didn't actually get the cutoff mark for the course he or she is going for. Yeah, come closer, let me tell you. I have good news. Yes, I have a lot of good news for you that can help you, and you know that what you did this year, it's not like I'm trying to encourage what you did, because obviously you're supposed to do better. But then I brought good news for you. Sit tight and make sure you watch this video to the end. Also, to help others who are also in this kind of situation with you, please make sure you share this video, hit the share button of this video and share to as much as possible you can. So come closer, let's discuss. So let's just say that you wrote JAMB this year and you didn't really get the cutoff mark for the school you really need to enter, or like you didn't get the cutoff mark for the particular course. For example, you wrote JAMB and then normally you also get up to 290 and above to get into medicine in Unizik University, and you scored lesser than that. Okay, don't cry too much. Calm down. I have something that can help you, like this information can help you. So listen and sit tight. So one of the ways that you can avoid sitting at home this season, this season, is one, as you just checked your JAMB now, you checked that this cutoff mark now, this score now you got, and you obviously cannot use it to get admission into the school. Now, as we speak, the first thing you have to do is to check your score and the cutoff mark. Deep down inside you, know there is this thing that deceit that we used to have inside our mind and be like, okay, by the grace of God, that probably they'll pick you. Don't do that mistake, my brother. You've been making it for years and they've not been picking you. So what is making you think that they're going to pick you again this year? So what you're going to do for me is run to the nearest JAMB accredited center. I mean accredited center right now. Go there, check for another course that is very good that you will do. That your score now you have this year can give you comfortably. That is what you have to do. The first step, for example, you put Unizik and you scored below 290 as your JAMB score. Yeah. So first thing you have to do is to go, or probably let's just say, let me just give you a score. Maybe probably you got 270 plus 275. Go there to the JAMB accredited center, change that medicine and surgery you put for Unizik. Under that same Unizik, put medical rehabilitation, or you put radiography, or you put nursing, or you put med lab science, or you put any other course, EHS, environmental health science, or nutrition and dietaries, and or any other course that you want. Remove your name from that med and surg, because obviously they're not going to accept you. That is the first thing you need to do. Okay, the second thing you can do also, that is a tip I'm going to be giving you, is, for example, like I said, you put Unizik, medicine and surg, and as of last 2 years, the cutoff mark for medicine for Unizik is 290. So, and you've checked, you don't have up to 290, you have 270 something. You understand? And you and your people have the money. You guys are financially okay to afford a state university or a private university. Now is the time that you go to JAMB accredited center and change Unizik and put Anambra State University, which currently their name is Chukwemeka Odumegu Ojukwu University. Put there and put medicine and surg, or you put any other state university and put medicine and surg. Or if you or people have the money to do that, you can put private universities like Afe Babalola University, Babcock, or any other school that is offering medicine. I think that particular one will save you more time, more energy, and lesser time you spend at home. The third tip is, if you're going for a course, for example, because I want to keep using medicine and surg because I've been using it for a long time now. So now, as you've put this medicine and surgery, and obviously, because since I've been calling 270 something, looking at if 270 something is something that someone can get easily, maybe you got 230 something and all of that. Do not waste another time at home. What you have to do, go to JAMB accredited center as well, as I've been saying. Remove that medicine and surgery and put physiology and anatomy. Yeah. When you, obviously they are going to give you admission. So once you just change, go and sleep. When admission comes out, you see they'll give you admission. So the thing that you have to do is to work on yourself. That your first year is the easiest year to gather your GP. Gather a GP that is not less than 4.0. But let's just be fair, 3.8 GPA or 4. But I'm telling you 4.0 because give or take. So anything that wants to land you, let it not land you in less than 3.8. So with that, you can now switch to any other course you want to. For example, in Unizik, you can switch from physiology to radiography, med rehab, and any other course. Do you understand? But to advise you, if you are trying to switch from anatomy, physiology, or any other course to medicine, you should have at least 4.4, 4.5 upwards. It will give you, it's not like with other CGPA, they will not pick you, but it will give you better ground because you are not the only one trying to switch. So you have to just put that thing and then sit back, you get admission, you work on yourself, get a very good CGPA after your first semester and second semester, first year, and then you can be able to switch to another department and it will give you the best result. Also, it's better to be in school to rewrite Jamb. Some people, you just put that anatomy, physiology, or any other course that you don't want. When they give you the admission, you come to school, there are a lot of students here that are here and they are writing Jamb again. Like the ginger, imagine, because in year one, when you are doing year one courses, do you understand? Year one is like an advanced SS3, but like they just give you small advanced. So those things, those chemistry, physics, biology that you're not understanding when you were in secondary school, when you enter year one and you have a good tutors, do you understand? You can enroll in private tutorials. So when you have good tutors, you will have clear understanding. When they'll be teaching you and you are understanding what you just describing. Okay, okay. So this is what my chemistry teacher in so okay for grammar school was trying to say those days. So year one is the best time that for you to get the highest GPA. So from there you can switch. And then from there you can still be in that year one, study harder because you already have a better understanding of what you're trying to read for Jamb, and then write Jamb again and smash, because it's better to write Jamb while you are in school and get higher mark than when you're at home. So you can relax and struggle food with your siblings and all of that. And the last but not the least tip I'll be giving here is going, maybe you had very low mark that it can't even give you these options that I've been saying here. What you have to do is to check for a good school. You can do pre-science or JUPEP. These are programs that have been marked for undergraduates who want to enter into school, but one thing or the other they've not been able. So you can look for source for information in any school that, because I don't think it's all the schools that do pre-science and JUPEP. So source for information to schools and know which of them do those programs. So when you finish your pre-science and you get admission through pre-science, you start from year one. But when you do JUPEP program and you pass and they give you admission, you start from year two. So thank you for sitting back and watching this video. No. You guys have to thank me because I have given you a very, very, very awesome information. So make sure, like, don't try me. Make sure you send this video to that your friend that has been crying that he didn't get the cutoff mark of that desired course he has been trying to go for. Make sure you send this video to anybody that you feel that needs to know this information that I've given, because this information, people pay to get it. People pay their time and years to get this information. Thank you very much.